Welcome, theater addicts. My name is Raya Jean, and I am in front of Studio 1398. I'm about to see Redemption, written by Jim C. and put on by Breaking the Cycle Films. This is a very ambitious show with a very ambitious goal to end rape culture and to create a world where women are free to go anywhere they want without fear of sexual assault. This is an 18+ show. There is sexual content, and I would say probably trigger warnings as well, although it doesn't explicitly mention that in the description. But this is a show that deals with the topic of abuse and sexual abuse, and apparently it was inspired by the death of Jim C.'s wife and his own abuse. So I'm not exactly sure how a man is going to end rape culture with what he has written. So I guess that's all I'm going to say about it now, and we will go and we will find out. Welcome back, theater addicts. This is Raya Jean reporting after seeing Redemption at the 2018 Vancouver Fringe Festival, also known as Unredeemable in some parts of the States, apparently. This was a show written and performed by Jim C. And from what I can gather, my first impression of the show is that it's a show about recovery and it's a show about prevention. Full trigger warnings on this review, as well as for the show. If you have sensitivities around child sexual abuse of any kind, consider yourself warned. And I think that's probably the first thing to note. This is a very tough, dark show, and essentially the message or the attempt is to humanize the monster, essentially. So there are 3 characters. They're all played by Jim C., and one of them is the young male offender. The other one is his female therapist who's advocating for treatment for him, and the third character is a male bureaucrat who is resisting the idea of treatment and wants to focus more on punishment. I think there's validity to the idea of recovery and prevention, and it's something that I've thought about before and read about before. I wonder where Jim C. got his information and what his sources are for these characters. Obviously, these characters are based on real life characters, and so I'm just wondering where he got his information, because there was a lot of information in this show, and it's obviously something he's very passionate about. There were only 3 of us in the audience, which might be a testament to the rainy Sunday weather, or just that this is a very, very difficult topic. Definitely not a comedy. If you're looking for something heavy, this might be the show for you. And if you're just looking for some different perspectives, there were definitely some elements of the show that were problematic for me. But I think that Jim C. is a very skilled actor, and it was very clear. He played all the 3 characters, and it was very clear when he was switching characters. One thing I thought was problematic was that the female therapist, so every time he switched characters, there was a still on the screen, a photo of the person that he was portraying, which I don't know if it was necessary, because I thought that his mannerisms were indicative. I thought that the use of the shawl on the woman therapist, as well as sort of her mannerisms, were a little bit, I wasn't sure it was working for me. But also, according to the picture, he was, essentially a white male actor portraying an African-American woman therapist. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. The cool thing about this show is that the proceeds from at least his run at the Vancouver Fringe, are going to the Battered Women's Society and the Rape Crisis Center in Vancouver. So again, if you're looking for something heavy, if you're looking for something dark, if you can stomach it, I would give it a shot, give it a try. If not, don't. This is Raya Jean signing off with the Vancouver Theater Addicts. Please Subscribe to our YouTube channels. Look for more videos and reviews by me and the other theater addicts. Everybody's doing a really good job, doing a lot of hard work out here on this rainy Sunday day. Good night.